Packaged salad used to be the easy answer to healthy eating. Grab a bag, toss it in your cart, feel good about your choices. The biggest decision was ranch or Italian dressing. Those innocent days are gone forever. While you have been debating organic versus conventional and spring mix versus baby spinach, dangerous problems have quietly taken over your produce section. Multiple brands have been linked to outbreaks that hospitalized dozens and killed several people with bacteria invisible to the naked eye. One brand recalled products 3 times in 5 years for the same deadly contamination. Most of these safety failures happened with minimal publicity, buried in government databases and recall notices that never made national news. No widespread warnings, just quiet notifications that maybe you should throw away that salad you bought last week. Meanwhile, these companies continue operating their facilities and filling your grocery shelves while treating basic sanitation like optional suggestions. So let us examine the 6 packaged salad brands that should come with warning labels and the 4 that actually deserve space in your refrigerator. Because healthy eating should not require gambling with your safety. Fresh Express wants you to believe their name means something. They have built their reputation on convenience and freshness, marketing themselves as the accessible choice for families who want quick, healthy meals without the hassle. Their bright packaging promises crisp greens delivered straight from California farms to your local store. The reality tells a much darker story. Fresh Express holds the distinction of being linked to more contamination outbreaks than almost any other packaged salad brand in America. In 2018, a cyclospora outbreak connected to their salads sickened 511 people across 15 states, with 24 hospitalizations. That same facility in Streamwood, Illinois became the source of multiple subsequent outbreaks. In 2019, their sunflower crisp chopped salad caused an E. coli outbreak affecting 10 people across 5 states, with one person developing hemolytic uremic syndrome, a life-threatening kidney condition. 2020 brought a massive cyclospora outbreak affecting 701 people who consumed their bagged salads. Then in 2021, a listeria outbreak linked to their facility killed one person and hospitalized all 10 confirmed victims. What makes Fresh Express particularly troubling is the pattern. Multiple outbreaks over multiple years from the same processing facilities reveal systematic problems in their production methods. Their response to each incident follows an identical script: voluntary recalls, statements about consumer safety being their top priority, promises of enhanced protocols. Yet the contaminations keep happening. The Michigan Department of Agriculture isolated outbreak strains directly from Fresh Express packages during routine testing. Federal investigators confirmed their facilities as sources after whole genome sequencing matched bacteria from patients to products. The most alarming aspect is their scale. They supply not just retail stores, but also food service operations, meaning contaminated products have reached restaurant salads, hospital meal programs, and school cafeterias. When one facility has problems, contamination spreads across multiple states before anyone realizes there is an issue. Taylor Farms operates as one of the largest fresh-cut produce suppliers in North America, a giant in the industry that most consumers have never heard of because they primarily supply other companies rather than selling directly under their own brand name. This invisibility makes them more dangerous than brands you can easily avoid. Taylor Farms has been connected to multiple major outbreaks spanning more than a decade. In 2013, their Mexican subsidiary was linked to a cyclospora outbreak affecting over 200 people in Iowa and Nebraska through salads served at major restaurant chains including Olive Garden and Red Lobster. 2015 brought an E. coli outbreak connected to their celery used in Costco chicken salad that sickened 19 people. What makes Taylor Farms especially problematic is their business model. They operate multiple facilities across North America, processing massive volumes of produce that gets sold under dozens of different brand names and supplied to countless retailers and restaurants. When one facility has contamination issues, the problem radiates outward through an impossibly complex distribution network. A single contaminated batch can end up in products sold at Walmart, served at your local restaurant, included in meal kits, and distributed to schools under completely different labels. Tracking becomes nearly impossible. Consumers have no way of knowing whether the salad they are buying contains Taylor Farms products because the company name rarely appears on retail packaging. Taylor Farms has repeatedly stated they conduct extensive testing and maintain rigorous safety protocols, yet outbreaks keep happening. Their facilities continue processing lettuce and vegetables that end up on your plate, regardless of their documented safety failures. And because they operate behind the scenes as a supplier rather than a consumer-facing brand, they face minimal public accountability despite their enormous impact on food safety. Ready Pack Foods positions itself as a wholesome choice, offering convenient salad kits with cheerful packaging and promises of fresh ingredients. Their products line grocery store shelves nationwide, marketed as the easy solution for busy families who want healthy meals without preparation time. Unfortunately, Ready Pack has demonstrated a troubling inability to manage basic supplier relationships and contamination risks. In February 2024, they recalled 4 different salad kit products due to potential listeria contamination traced to cheese supplied by Rizzo Lopez Foods. Over 15,000 cases of salads were manufactured between December 2023 and February 2024 containing potentially contaminated cheese. The recall included products sold at major retailers including Walmart, Winco, and Costco under various brand names. What makes Ready Pack frustrating is their role in amplifying supplier problems. When they purchase contaminated ingredients from outside suppliers and mix them into salad kits, they transform a localized supplier issue into a nationwide distribution problem. Their cheese supplier faced its own listeria outbreak that sickened 26 people and killed 2. But Ready Pack distributed that contaminated cheese in thousands of salad kits across multiple states before the problem was identified. Ready Pack operates on such a massive scale that when they make mistakes, thousands of potentially dangerous products flood the market simultaneously. Dole may be one of the most recognizable names in produce, but their packaged salad division has faced serious contamination issues despite the company's century-long history and supposed expertise in food safety. Their size and reputation make their failures even more troubling because consumers trust the Dole name implicitly. In February 2024, Dole recalled numerous salad kit products due to the same Rizzo Lopez cheese contamination that affected other brands. But Dole's problems extend beyond supplier issues. Their scale and complexity create systematic vulnerabilities. When Dole sources ingredients from outside suppliers and processes produced from multiple growing regions, they create an intricate web of potential contamination points. The company processes enormous volumes of lettuce and vegetables through facilities serving entire regions of the country. A contamination event at one Dole facility does not just affect a few stores, it impacts entire state distribution networks. What makes Dole particularly problematic is how their brand recognition creates false security. Consumers see the familiar Dole label and assume they are buying products from a company with superior safety standards and quality control. This trust makes people less likely to notice warning signs like unusual odors or off appearances that might prompt them to discard products from less familiar brands. Bright Farms entered the market promising a revolution in food safety through indoor-controlled environment agriculture. Their marketing emphasizes greenhouse-grown greens free from field contamination risks, grown in clean water systems and shipped to stores within hours of harvest. They present themselves as the high-tech solution to all the problems plaguing traditional salad production. Then, in 2021, Bright Farms became the source of a salmonella outbreak that sickened 31 people across 4 states. The outbreak was traced to their Rochelle, Illinois facility, and investigators found matching salmonella strains in an outdoor storm water drainage pond adjacent to the greenhouse. This discovery revealed that even indoor operations can be compromised by external contamination sources when facilities are not properly isolated. Bright Farms recalled multiple products including their Butter Crisp, Mighty Romaine, Spring Mix, and Sunny Crunch varieties. What makes the Bright Farms failure particularly concerning is that their entire value proposition rests on being safer than field-grown produce. They charge premium prices based on claims of superior food safety through controlled environment growing. When their systems failed and people got sick, it exposed how greenhouse operations face their own unique contamination risks that many companies have not adequately addressed. The company's response included increased testing protocols and cooperation with investigators, but the incident demonstrated that consumers cannot simply trust that indoor-grown automatically means safer. MarketSide is Walmart's private label brand for fresh produce, including packaged salads, positioning itself as the affordable, everyday option for families shopping at America's largest retailer. The brand promises Walmart's usual combination of low prices and adequate quality. MarketSide salads have been included in multiple recalls affecting products sold exclusively through Walmart stores. In February 2024, both their Southwest Chopped Kit and Bacon Ranch Crunch Kit were recalled due to contaminated cheese from the Rizzo Lopez outbreak. These products were manufactured by Ready Pack but sold under the MarketSide label exclusively at Walmart. What makes MarketSide concerning is the lack of transparency about who actually produces their salads. Private label products are manufactured by various suppliers who may change over time, making it difficult for consumers to assess the actual safety record of the facilities producing MarketSide branded items. When recalls happen, they are announced under the MarketSide name, but the root cause usually traces to whatever contract manufacturer Walmart used for that particular product. This creates confusion and prevents consumers from making informed decisions based on actual producer track records. Walmart's massive purchasing power means MarketSide salads move enormous volumes through thousands of stores nationwide. When there is a contamination issue, the scale of potential exposure rivals or exceeds that of major national brands. Yet because MarketSide is a private label, it receives less scrutiny and faces less brand reputation pressure than companies whose names appear prominently on packaging. Organic Girl built their business on genuinely organic salad greens with complete transparency about sourcing and production. Every product they sell is certified organic and clearly labeled with information about where it was grown and when it was harvested. Their bags include the grower's name and location, creating direct accountability that goes beyond vague marketing claims. The company sources exclusively from certified organic farms that meet their quality requirements, and they conduct regular audits to ensure farms maintain those standards. This commitment to verification, rather than simply trusting supplier claims, demonstrates serious dedication to quality control. What sets Organic Girl apart is their willingness to be specific. Instead of vague marketing language, they tell you exactly which farm grew your greens and when they were harvested. This level of detail only works if you have nothing to hide. Companies with questionable sourcing or quality issues cannot afford to be that transparent. Organic Girl proves that transparency and organic integrity can exist at commercial scale, with products widely available in major grocery chains at reasonable prices. Before we reveal the remaining packaged salad brands that actually deserve your trust and your money, hit the like button and subscribe if this investigation has opened your eyes to the hidden dangers in the produce aisle. Now here are 3 more packaged salad brands you can confidently purchase without gambling with your family's health. Little Leaf Farms represents what packaged salad production should look like when a company makes food safety their genuine priority. This Massachusetts-based greenhouse operation has built their entire business model around eliminating the contamination risks that plague field-grown lettuce. Their facilities in Devens, Massachusetts, and McAdoo, Pennsylvania, utilize technology that ensures greens are handled without human contact from seeding through harvesting. The company grows lettuce hydroponically using captured rainwater that gets treated with reverse osmosis and ultraviolet filtration before ever contacting plants. Their controlled environment eliminates exposure to contaminated irrigation water, wild animals, and field runoff, the primary sources of bacterial contamination in traditional lettuce production. Every aspect of their system is monitored continuously to maintain food safety. What sets Little Leaf Farms apart is their transparency. They openly share where their greens are grown, how their systems work, and what safety protocols they maintain. Consumers can trace their salads directly back to specific greenhouses, creating accountability that makes it nearly impossible to hide problems. Their greens are delivered to stores within 24 hours of harvest, arriving fresher than lettuce shipped across the country from California. The company refuses to use chemical pesticides, herbicides, or fungicides, meaning you are eating genuinely clean greens. Little Leaf Farms proves that technology and sustainable practices can create genuinely superior products when companies commit to doing things right. Gotham Greens operates greenhouse facilities across the United States, growing pesticide-free lettuce and herbs using hydroponic systems that eliminate many contamination risks associated with traditional agriculture. Their facilities in the Midwest and East Coast produce greens year-round with fully controlled environments. Their water systems are closed-loop, meaning water is continuously recycled rather than drawn from potentially contaminated sources, creating inherent food safety advantages over field operations where irrigation water can carry bacteria from animal waste or runoff. What makes Gotham Greens noteworthy is their decentralized production model. Instead of operating one massive facility that supplies an entire region, they built multiple smaller greenhouses located near the cities they serve. This reduces transportation time and environmental impact while limiting the potential scope of any safety issues. If one facility had problems, it would affect only its immediate area rather than creating a nationwide contamination event. Their greens reach stores incredibly fresh because travel time from greenhouse to shelf is measured in hours rather than days. Gotham Greens has proven that responsible scaling is possible, growing their operations significantly while maintaining quality and safety standards. Revol Greens operates greenhouse facilities in Minnesota and Texas designed specifically for safe production of packaged lettuce. The company grows using hydroponic systems with continuously monitored water quality and climate control. Revol Greens built their greenhouses from the ground up with food safety as the primary design criterion. Engineering facilities specifically optimized for contamination-free lettuce production. This includes air filtration systems, water treatment protocols, and workflow designs that prevent cross-contamination. What makes Revol Greens impressive is their investment in automation that minimizes human contact with greens. From seeding through packaging, their systems are designed to handle lettuce with minimal touching, reducing opportunities for contamination. The company maintains rigorous testing protocols throughout their production process, catching potential problems before products leave their facilities. They test both their growing environment and finished products, creating multiple checkpoints. That would identify contamination early. This proactive approach represents a fundamental difference from reactive food safety, where problems are only discovered after people get sick. Revol Greens demonstrates that significant capital investment in proper facilities and systems can create genuinely superior products. The packaged salad industry has become a case study in the difference between companies that genuinely prioritize food safety and those that treat it as a marketing message. The brands worth avoiding have demonstrated through repeated failures that they either cannot or will not maintain the systems necessary to protect consumers from contamination. They have racked up outbreak after outbreak while continuing to operate their facilities with minimal consequences. The brands worth buying have taken a different path. They have invested in technology, maintained transparent operations, and built businesses around the principle that food safety is not optional. They have proven that it is entirely possible to produce packaged salads at commercial scale without the constant stream of recalls and contaminations that plague their competitors. Your grocery cart represents a vote for the kind of food system you want. Every purchase supports either companies that cut corners and gamble with safety, or companies that invest in doing things right. Choose wisely, because your health depends on it. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments which packaged salad brands you trust.